All right, so the Young Thug saga continues. So we've gotten some questions about whether what's happened with Young Thug's lawyer, Brian Steele, is grounds for a mistrial. He's been held in contempt of court and ordered to be in jail, which is a big problem. So if the judge, and I candidly, I haven't watched to see if Brian Steele is still being allowed to be in the courtroom, but if the judge took away Mr. Steele from Young Thug and basically deprived Young Thug of his right to counsel by taking away his chosen lawyer in the middle of the trial, then yeah, that's grounds for a mistrial. He has a constitutional right. Young Thug has a constitutional right to the counsel of his choice. So I think that's why the judge smartly, and I think at the encouragement of some of the attorneys in the room, fashioned the order so that Brian Steele would be in jail serving his contempt sentence on the weekends and potentially allowing him to serve with Young Thug so that they could work on the case on the weekends from jail, which obviously isn't ideal. But if he ordered him to serve the contempt sentence 20 days in the middle of trial, if that deprived Brian Steele of the ability to sit at counsel table, to cross-examine witnesses, and to effectively serve as Young Thug's lawyer, then yes, I would feel very comfortable saying I would expect the appellate court to overturn the trial court's denial of Young Thug's lawyer's request for a mistrial. If, however, Brian Steele's allowed to continue with the case, the jury is not informed that he's been held in contempt of court, he's able to represent Young Thug during all the trial proceedings, and he's serving his sentence on the weekends when he's in jail with Young Thug working on the defense, it probably would not be grounds for a mistrial, but it would be up to the appellate court to decide what happens there, because the motions for mistrial have already been denied by the trial court. So, and look, I understand that this case has been going on forever. To grant a mistrial now would be a complete nightmare. So the smart thing to do is to either require Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, to serve his contempt after the trial is over, or to have him serve it on the weekends. Although, you know, there's an argument that having him serve this during the trial in jail on the weekends interferes with his ability to prepare. Now, hopefully what happens is the appellate court will step in, will hear the appeal right away. Whether it's going to result in a mistrial, I can't tell you. That's up to the courts. Could it? Yes, it could.